What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the United Stand. This is the road trip. We are back at Old Trafford. What seemed like an age since we was there watching United smash Leeds to pieces. Going off what is going on today, obviously, it is the day. It's the big one. Ronaldo back at Old Trafford. First time. I mean, it's all anyone's been talking about. But we're all talking, is he going to start? Is he not going to start? Ollie's been messing around. I think he's just bluffing, honestly. I think Ronaldo is going to start today. It is a massive game for Ollie, more than Ronaldo, I think, today, because this is the first time, I think, now where he's got his full squad. It's fully fit. Everyone is available. He has to balance it now. All we've done for the last 2 weeks over international break is talk about how he fits in Cavani. Who's going to move out to the left and the right? Is Pogba going to stay on the left? Does that then cause a problem in the squad? He's got a massive decision today because I can't pick who he's going to play. I'm guessing that now the FIFA dropped that bombshell last night about the Brazilian, Uruguayan and Paraguayan, South American players basically all being able to play, that Fred's going to come into the midfield. Does that mean he goes with a Pogba and a Fred like he did against Wolves? Does that mean he then puts Martial out on the left? Does Sancho start on the left again? I think is a mistake like it was against Wolves. I think Sancho has to be on the right, but then you don't drop Greenwood because Greenwood's our best player at the moment. Player of the month. I can't see Ollie dropping him personally, but then again we know that Ollie's got balls in terms of team selections. It is a conundrum. It is a good problem to have, but it's still massively important because the pressure's on. Ronaldo's here, he's going to play. I'm pretty certain that I'm going to be hearing Ronaldo's name read on the team sheet. He's going to start at 9, and then Greenwood, he has to start, doesn't he? Greenwood on the right. So you've got Ronaldo, Greenwood, so that leaves one place for about 5 players. Bruno's going to play at 10, that's a dead cert, we know that. So who's going to play on the left? Is it going to be Pogba? That means we've got room in midfield for Donny van de Beek. But will Ollie play Donny van de Beek? Another topic that we've all spoke about in depth over the last couple of weeks. I thought it would have been a chance for him today to blood Donny. He's got no excuse because Fred wasn't playing. Now he is available. It's a problem again, isn't it? And I say it's a problem. I don't mean that in a horrible way, saying that Fred is an awful player, but it just does not work. The fact that Fred could only play alongside Scott McTominay should be ringing alarm bells straight away. The fact that only them two can play together if Fred's going to be in the team, that isn't good enough for Man United. I'm sorry. It's as simple as that. And the fans are going to be expecting today. They're going to be scrutinising as soon as that team sheet drops. And you know what? I do think he's going to play Fred. I honestly do. Now he's available, I think he's going to play him. He's not played all week. He's fresh. So why wouldn't he? It's Ollie. Do you know what I mean? This is what Ollie does to us. He's convinced he's going to make a player out of Fred. I'm not convinced at all. I've sort of given up on Fred. I don't think he'll ever make it. But this is what Ollie's building his midfield around. We said he didn't need one. We've not got a new midfielder in the summer, so we have to sort of find the right combination. Pogba plays brilliantly for France in centre midfield in the double pivot alongside a proper CDM. United cannot make Paul Pogba work in that middle, it would seem. It was a disaster against Wolves. We just got absolutely burned, especially in the first half. And I think it's going to be an ongoing problem as the time that all the time we haven't got an actual CDM in the team, or we don't buy a proper CDM. McTominay, for me, is probably the closest you're going to get, but again, he's not available today. He's not in the match day squad. I'd have thought Donny would have come in, but even is Matic ahead of him in the pecking order? The back four and the goalkeeper, I think that speaks for itself. I think that's already set. I think that's now nailed on going forward. I think De Gea has pretty much taken every opportunity he's had early doors with Henderson not being there. He's made all his mind up for him, I think now. I think Hendo's going to have to wait for an injury from De Gea if he wants to take his chance. And the back four, rock solid. It's the one area of the pitch that I'm 100% confident with at the moment. Maguire and Varane. I think that's going to be there today again. We're going to see Wan-Bissaka at right back, fresh. Luke Shaw, left back, no issue there. I think we'll have more than enough. Newcastle without Wilson as well today. I just cannot see how Newcastle can threaten. I mean, Sam Maximum is probably the only threat. Almiron is speed merchant, and I hope I don't jinx that there. and he has one of the days when he manages to do something else. But honestly, I do think we've got more than enough with Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire and Shaw there to handle anything that Newcastle bring. It's going to be backs to the wall for them, I think. I think Bruce is going to be parking buses, excavators, coaches, vans, delivery, everything's going to be in front of us. And we've got to break that down. They're not going to come out and play like Leeds did. We may have to be patient even for the first half an hour. But we've got a forward line there that should be more than capable of opening up this Newcastle team. If we don't, then the questions are coming again, aren't they? I'm hoping by the end of this game, I'm doing my match vlog and we're talking about a comfortable Manchester United victory. This Newcastle team is on its arse, let's be honest. They've not strengthened, they're weaker than what they was last season. The best forward isn't even available today, and defensively they look absolutely shocking. Can United take advantage of that? Can they mix it up enough? Crosses in the box, RONALDO'S head. You've got more than enough to come off the bench to change this game at any point. So there's no excuse for today. Like we've said before, there's no excuse going forward for the season. But today especially, at home, you couldn't have asked for a better game for Ronaldo to come back against. Ronaldo's record, funnily enough, against Newcastle is phenomenal. I think he got his first ever hat-trick against Newcastle for United. And he always scores against Newcastle. Feel sorry for Bruce there. I hope I'm not eating my words by saying that, but I am more than confident today that United are going to smash Newcastle off the park. It is a game that United have to be winning. It's a game where we can bump up our goal difference. It's as simple as that. And I won't accept anything else. I'll be disappointed if we scrape in with the win. Yeah, a win is a win, but sooner or later, this team and this bunch of players have to start putting teams to bed. We have to start doing like we did against Leeds, where we've got our feet up for the last 20 minutes. If we are serious contenders, which we should be with this squad, then we need to be putting teams to bed and winning games comfortably, like a Liverpool, a Chelsea and a City will do. It's no good just scraping around and scoring late goals here and there and saying, yeah, a win's a win. You can't keep talking like that. There's got to be a stage in the season, and I think it's perfect now, where you're like comfortably winning games. You're going into the game and you're actually thinking, how many can we score today, instead of can we actually win this game? Before we were thinking a win is good, let's just keep going, but now we're looking for performances. Everyone's fit, the season's well underway now, everyone's got a few games under the belt, full squad to pick from, barring McTominay and Rashford, and that's it that I can think of off the top of my head who's not available for today. So I've said it before, I'm like a broken record. There's no excuse. There is no excuse. My prediction for today, 5-0. Seriously, 5-0. I've said it on all the shows. I'm going to keep saying it now. I don't expect United to have any problems today. If we do have problems today, it's simply down to the fact that we've not been able to get ourselves set up properly from the start. We've dropped down to Newcastle's standard and let them dictate the standard of game, which is an issue that United have got. It happened at Southampton, it happened at Wolves. We let the game go the way they wanted it to play. United need to stamp their authority on the game, and if we do, we will smash Newcastle to pieces. If we start thinking small club mentality and not thinking like we are proper league contenders, then it will be a tough game today, like it has been many of seasons gone by, especially the last few, and a lot under Ole. And like I said right at the start of this video, this is more important today for Ole than it is Ronaldo, because he's the one who's picking this team and he's sending out these world-class players now. He's got World Cup, European Championship, Champions League winners all over this team. The experience gives him zero excuse. If you can't handle this, then it's not for you. I think he will, and I think this season, I hope this season is the season when he realises what he's got and how lucky he is to be where he is, and it's time to start producing. That starts today for me. He has to win this game. He has to win it comfortably for me, or I'll be a little bit concerned still. It's getting now where you look at it and go, we've all said this is the last season for Ole for producing and winning a trophy. These are the games where you should be bringing off all these superstars with 20 minutes to go because the game's to bed. And you can say it's arrogant, it's typical United fan talking and this and that we should be winning every game, but it's not. We have standards, and with the calibre of player we've got, it's simple. We go out, we put the game to bed early and we enjoy the afternoon. And you know, we're not chasing the game, we're not busting a gut, we're not scrapping around in the last minute, getting possible injuries, last sticks, tackling, throwing the ball up into the box in hope. I don't want to see none of that today. There's too much there for Newcastle. I think we can all agree with that. They will have to have an absolute stormer, and we'll have to have a stinker for them to have any chance in this game. I expect 5-0 win. Everyone's been talking 3, 4, 5-0 wins. It's there. The hype, everything. Ronaldo's coming home. I'm looking forward to the atmosphere. I'm looking forward to actually seeing him on the pitch again. Alfie's here with me, his mate's here, Nico's with me as well, and we're just buzzing for the game. The excitement around Old Trafford is going to be off the scale today, and I just hope the team don't let us down. They put Newcastle to the sword and we win big. I'm expecting it. I'm demanding it from this team. It's time to produce, and this is going to be the start of it. Season starts today, really. 2 games a week from today now, all the way through. No more big rests, no more gaps in between weekend games now. This is it. It's serious time. Time for United to produce. Don't forget, drop your comments in below, people. Let me know what your score predictions are. Are you as confident as I am? I think we've all waited long enough. It's been a long international break and it's a perfect game to come back to. And I just hope I'm not let down. But let me know, guys. Obviously, subscribe, share the video, like the video on your way out, and don't forget, let me know what you think. Are you confident? What's the score going to be? Is Ronaldo going to get on from the start? Is he going to score any? I think he's getting an hat-trick. That's how confident I am. And then Ali's going to ruin it in and put him on the bench for me. You never know. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to get inside now. I'll see you for the match vlog, where we'll be talking about a comfortable Man United win, hopefully. See you in a bit.